Oh, why have you done this to me, Dark Lord? Why? Why have you forsaken me? I can't even look at this. I can't even look at this. I can't even comprehend what I'm looking at. I don't even care. I don't even care how bad it is. You know? Like, I don't even care how bad the list is. I want to know why. I want to know why you would do this. Why? I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. I just said, the last time we looked at trophy lists, I just said, you know, why, like, even new games coming out still have terrible trophy lists. But this just makes no sense. This just blows my mind on so many levels. First off, why is there 2 silvers and the rest are gold? Why? Someone made the actual decision to make 2 silver and the rest gold. I could understand all golds. They're just trying to sell the game. Like, oh, well, look at all these gold trophies. You could buy it. I could understand if they were just all gold. I could understand if they were all bronze because they're idiots and didn't know that they could make it silver or gold. These people, they knew they could make it bronze, silver, or gold. They made the actual choice to make 2 silver and the rest gold. Why? For what? Why? Why? Why though? Second off, this is Destiny 2. The other Destiny was fine. The other Destiny had a great trophy list. The other Destiny had regular trophies. What? How? What? And very difficult ones. This platinum is a joke. $1,332 people already have this platinum. When did this game come out? September 8th. Right? September 15th. More than 50 people got it on September 15th. Third of all, where's the rest of the trophies? There's like 10 here. There's like 15 trophies total. What happened to the other ones? What? Hello? Like, look at all these that Destiny has. What? Like, what? Like, this is Bungie. And it's not like they BS the trophies because it's a PC game. The PS4 copy came out before. The PC version isn't even out yet. Like, they specifically made the... Like, I don't understand. Like, why? I don't understand why. I don't understand why they would do this. I don't get it. Why? Why? For what reason? You had a great... The other one was fine. Why did you... Why... I know trophies aren't a big deal, and I know they're not that important, and I know that they're not very important in the development of a game, but this makes me not want to buy the game. Because it's like, if you couldn't take the time to put together an even halfway decent, like, just a trophy list that isn't laughable, then what is the game like, you know? I mean, this is a joke. This is a joke. None of it's hard. Complete the Leviathan raid on Prestige difficulty. That's the hardest trophy. 1,332 people already have it. 1.2%, almost 8% of players have it. Almost 8% of players who play the game. We're talking 9-year-olds, 12, everybody that bought Destiny 2, which is a lot of people. 8% of them have it. Within the first 2 weeks of the game being out. That's a joke. That is a joke. That is horrible. That is an absolute laugh. I can't believe it. Wow, it just goes to show that companies are caring less and less about trophies. That's sad. It's sad. It's sad that they care so little about trophies. Trophies aren't that important. Who cares about trophies? They're stupid little things on your profile that mean nothing. But, I mean, how many people? 222,000 people are a member of PSN profiles. 13 million platinums. 2 billion trophies. 3,260,000 gamers tracked on here, so I'm pretty sure that means that's how many people actually went to this website. Members are people that go premium, I think. But at the very least, 200,000 people care about their trophies in some way, shape, or form. That's sad, dude. That's sad. And, I could understand the whole, oh, these people care about trophies, let's make them all gold and easy. But that's obviously not what they were doing, because there's 2 silvers in there. What? And there's not that many total trophies. They just botched it. They just didn't care. They were just 15. Just throw in 13 gold trophies, call it done. This list is This list is bad on so many different levels. Not only is it just a joke, but there's not even that many trophies. I've seen downloadable games I've seen indie games that have more trophies than this. This is just lazy. And yeah, they could add trophies during the expansions, but that, again, I don't. That doesn't mean that you can slack on the regular game because there's going to be DLC. It's paid DLC. That doesn't count. That doesn't count at all. That's a different game, practically. It just blows my mind. How do you do this? But I mean, it doesn't matter. If Bungie is gonna be I don't care about trophies, just throw them out, that's fine. But PSN needs some kind of quality control, because this is just nonsense. I mean, they obviously care a little bit about trophies. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put so much work into bringing them to PS4. They wouldn't have put so much work like in PlayStation Home and have them be like visible in PlayStation Home back when they did that. And like, they care about their trophies. So why do they accept this? Why don't they send it back to Bungie and like, no, spend 10 more minutes on this, please? Well, that's the thing, Biff. Like, it's not... A lot of people don't care about trophies. A lot of people. Not 80% of gamers play games and literally don't even care about... I mean, like, look. Almost 8% of the players that play Destiny 2 have the hardest trophy. But only 3.5% have the platinum. Because they don't care enough to just get the easy trophies to get the platinum. Because they don't care about trophies. But... I mean, PSN profiles is proof enough. Like, there's so many people that do care about trophies. I know several people who have 100% completion on their profiles, which means they only play video games where they can get every single trophy. So they care so much about trophies, they won't play a game unless it has a good trophy list. And it just bums me out that these game companies, like, alienate those gamers to their games because they can't spend a day on trophies, couple hours, a few man hours to put together a list that isn't like just absolute garbage. I mean, this needed to be nothing else than, you know, exactly what Destiny 1 was, you know? This needed to be nothing else than, you know, decrypt this amount of stuff, getting a piece of exotic gear, inspect another player, kill people in PvP, complete this type of mission, complete that type of mission, fully upgrade a weapon. Like, just, it's so simple. Like, it's not hard to come up for bronze and silver trophies for Destiny. Like, there's so much little grindy crap in Destiny. Equip a personal vehicle. Some of these were like story, I think, maybe. I think there's one for like finishing the story. Maybe Destiny 2 doesn't have a story. Or maybe that's what this is. That's just sad. It's just sad. I don't know what else to say. It's just sad. It's just sad. I was just saying that newer companies need to start paying attention to their trophy lists, and then probably the biggest game of this year has this just laughing stock. And that, like I said in the earlier video, I don't care if it's beautiful. I don't care if it's like just a crappy put together list, but not this. Like, this is unacceptable, All golds, 2 silvers, no bronze. That's unacceptable. PSN did not come up with the trophy system so that you could not have bronze. Like, this is just stupid. Who would think this was a good idea? Like, who's like, okay, there's bronze, silver, and gold. 2 silvers, 12 golds. Like, who would think that? 11 golds. Like, and what's funny is this isn't the first time this has happened. Terminator Salvation did the same thing. It did all golds and barely any trophies. And it got reamed for doing that. Everyone made fun of it. Like, what a joke. They made all their trophies gold. Did they not know how to program it correctly? Lol. And a lot of people bought that game because it had all golds. So maybe that's what Destiny was doing. But then make it all gold. What are these 2 silvers? Why aren't there more on the list? If you're gonna go with the whole like, oh, if we have a bunch of gold trophies, they'll buy the game. Then why not? Why stop here? Why not have 30 gold trophies? Why not do like Destiny, where it's like, resurrect 5 players, kill 25 people in PvP, kill 100 people in PvP, and just make them all gold. And why even do kill 100? How about kill 20? How about press start on the menu? How about jump? How about shoot 3 bullets in the general direction of an enemy? How about die? How about die twice? How about die 3 times? How about type a message in chat? How about invite a friend to a game? How about play a game alone? Why stop it? Why stop at these? Why not just completely milk it? Just make them the easiest trophies. Have a trophy for getting a trophy. That way when you get your first gold trophy, you get another gold trophy. Why stop with this? You know? If you're going to milk it, I don't think they were milking it. I think they just were idiots. I think they just didn't care. They weren't idiots. They just didn't care. They just didn't care about the platinum. They were just like, someone throw together a trophy list. I don't care. Which is what most companies do. Which sucks. It shouldn't be that way. You know? It shouldn't be that way. They should think a little more about the trophies because people care. Some people care. So, this isn't exactly like a hate letter to Bungie because I think that a lot of companies do this right now. Capcom certainly does. A lot of companies make crappy trophy lists. I don't necessarily blame Bungie for doing it. But I think that there needs to be a change. I think that companies should start caring more about their trophy lists, or PSN needs to have some kind of quality control because it's just not right. It's dumb. Like, there's so many people that played from the beginning of PS3. They became trophy hunters. They work hard at their trophies. They like to show off their trophies, and they like to play games with good trophy lists. And these people are getting screwed because companies just like stop caring about trophy lists now. Even worse than it used to be. It used to be better. That's what's sad. PS3 was much better. There was like Terminator Salvation. There was a couple downloadable games that had no trophies that kind of sucked. But for the most part, most of the big name PS3 games that came out had pretty good trophy lists. Now it's just a joke. Now you got Capcom coming out with all bronze lists. You got Bungie, the biggest company making games right now for the the biggest game of the year, biggest game of the holiday season. Destiny 2 coming out with this garbage. You got a bunch of games that just have broken lists. You have games with impossible lists. It's just stupid. You know? It's just dumb. I mean, yeah, there's no problem with having a lot of gold trophies. But obviously, this isn't what it's supposed to be. This is not what PSN had. This is not what Sony had in mind when they came up with trophies. Yeah, there's a couple impossible lists. There's Elder Scrolls Online, which forces you to be the #1 player in the world to get a trophy. So that's basically impossible. Yes, Black Rose Gamer. It does. There's a couple sports trophies that don't have online servers anymore, so you can't get their trophies anymore. The original NBA Jam is like that now. But the On Fire edition, I think, still has online servers. There's a couple other trophy lists that are practically impossible for normal people to get. I mean, there's some lists that are like just incredibly difficult, and I can see why they were doing that. No, you can't. Once it's there, it's there. So if you boot up a game, it's permanently on your account. So if you're one of those people that want to keep 100%, then you don't launch a game on your console unless you know you can 100% it. There's some games that have like really difficult trophies on purpose, like Super Meat Boy. The developer said they wanted a very hard platinum trophy, and that makes sense. I Am Bread also has an incredibly difficult platinum trophy, but I think they did that kind of on purpose. But then there's games like this where you could just tell they didn't care. That's the difference. If it's going to be hard, it's going to be hard. But there's some lists that they just don't care. They're just broken. The trophies are glitched. They're all gold for some reason. They're all bronze for some reason. The Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, there's like a silver that's super easy to get. A bronze that's like impossible. Like they don't even think about it. It's just garbage. You know. Yeah, we're working on the Digimon World Next Order Platinum right now, actually. It's pretty grindy, but that one's alright, because that game is just grindy in general. Like, the point of Digimon World is to be grindy. Like, that's pretty much how the game goes. Yeah, Sonic Mania had no platinum and, like, any trophies that really mattered that were fun to get. No speed trophy. There's one speed trophy in a Sonic game. Like, come on. At least have, like, a beat the game in under an hour trophy, like anything. But, you know, that's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking about bad lists. I'm talking about broken lists. I'm talking about absolute just diarrhea. Just stupid lists that are, like, why? There's some anime game that takes, like, 600 hours to get the platinum. It's like, why? Have I checked Cloudberry Kingdom? No. I don't even know what that is. Why did I get a bunch of Kingdom Hearts in Adventure Time? Is it Cloudberry? Oh, there you go. That doesn't look... Only 0.08% of people have completed Chapter 7? Jeez, how hard is this game? See, but not many people have even played this game. So it doesn't surprise me that it's so rare. See, a lot of downloadable games don't have platinums. It's just because, I guess, they didn't... I don't know why downloadable games don't have platinums. I think every game should have a platinum, but... Some downloadable games are too short, I guess, and they just said, like, we're not going to give it a platinum. It doesn't make any sense, though, because, like, Sony doesn't say that. Sony has literally no restrictions on trophies. You send Sony the list and they say, alright. So, like, they could have put a platinum in here if they wanted. They chose not to. The game company chose not to. They said the game's too short or whatever and just didn't do it. They have more, like, they care about trophies. And they're like, no, our game shouldn't have a platinum in it. Meanwhile, you got games like My Name's Mayo, or whatever the heck that game is called. My Name is Mayo. 97% of players have the platinum trophy in this game. Look at how many trophies! Look at this. There are 51 trophies. 97% of players have them. So Sony was completely alright with this. Sony was completely okay with 97.62% of players. 6,223 people own it. 6,075 people have the platinum. You basically boot up the game and it says, here's your platinum, and 50 other trophies. 4 of which are gold. No silver, though. No silver. 46 bronze, 4 golds, 1 platinum. Yeah. Trophies aren't broken at all. Trophies are in a great spot, I think. Great spot.